his blood child, and being a total stranger and to offer an opinion is totally disrespectful. And off, what's a better word? It's just, I'm going to just use disrespectful since I'm here using that. And to not know anything about me, to suggest something is stupid is to say she couldn't afford a babysitter to bring the kids here to court. To me, it's just it's unrealistic. And the overall approach to this situation concerning my grandchildren and behavior of Blueface, Jonathan, of his mother, of his grandmother, and everybody that's surrounding him seems to be neglecting the children. And so I'm going to say this so everybody can hear me. About mines, I'm down all the way, whether it's children's services or Supermax prison. I'm here today to see what's going on with Jonathan, but also to see what's going on with my children, because this is going too far. For her to even bring these children here is a total insult to the system. It's an insult to the judge, and it weighs negatively in Jonathan's favor because no judge is going to look good on a black man standing here with his son in the audience, looking at him at a jumpsuit. So, far as I'm concerned, and I don't care how Jonathan feels, his mother feels, his baby mama feels, or anything else. This is a case for children's services. The whole situation is a case for children's services.
Let me ask you a question about that. Go on mute. All family and good family, blood thicker than water. We all hear that. So, Bodine has been in your grandkids' life.
You're talking to me about someone who I never met before in my life. So you're asking me to trust someone with my grandchildren and my grandson with an individual who I know nothing about. For him to approach me and have a conversation about my seed, this is my seed, who I fed and gave my life to take care of. For someone to even address me and have a conversation concerning him is disrespectful.
All right, you said it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And I appreciate this gentleman for getting my take on it.
Shout out to me. You know, I work hard. I go and get exclusive content. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for appreciating me, supporting me. Unique, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. All right. Y'all that's beginning free memberships, pay it forward. It ain't nothing but 99 cents a membership. Okay. What's up, Sandiva? Give me 1 second. Let me do really quick. How you doing?
Hey, love. How you doing? Thank you again for coming on my panel the other day. I really appreciate it. It got me like 200 watch hours, so thank you so much.
And but that was enough to monetize Sandiva Hot Topics.
Yes, it was. It was enough to monetize. So now I'm just waiting till YouTube get with it. You know how they 5 days behind with the
with the view counts and stuff. Yo, I'm glad you. So technically, it's probably like triple that or anything. You know, I did you a favor and Chyna a favor too. You know, they say, you know, we're gonna get to that clip with Mr. Keith. But you know, let's get to that first. First of all, what do you think about Blueface granddaddy coming to the courthouse, saying that you know he should be a better and bigger determining factor in his grandkids' life? You know, with Bodine.
Right. I feel like the granddaddy, you know, he's from the old school. He gives Carlissa vibes. You feel me? Like, I see where Carlissa get all of her antics from because he's right. If it wasn't for him, that's his son. That's his seed. Don't tell me what to do or how to do and act around mine. You know, even though Bodine, they say blood is thicker than water sometimes, but Bodine wasn't there when, you know what I'm saying, he needed a father figure in his life. So he had all the right in the world to say
when who needed a father figure in their life?
Blueface.
Okay, but the thing is, Blueface is in jail. Who needs a father figure in their life is the kids. And Bodine has been there. As a matter of fact, I was watching a little bit of Tronics Network, Blues Girls, when he had them and Chrisean first came around. Bodine was always there. And, you know, this is a clear statement You know, we see Pookie and Ray Ray's. We even see dogs give birth. That don't make it a parent, you know.
True.
And I'm not saying that Mr. Keith Harvey, who is Carlissa's father, is a dog or anything. But what I'm saying is there's G codes and things that need to be respected. If he feels that way about Blueface, then you know that's a him and Blueface issue. Why does he feel like he has to be? You know, it's like he's the patriarch of the family, but he's acting like a matriarch at the same time. You know, hi, who is this? Amber, who are you? How you doing? Okay, yeah, for sure. Don't click the link if you're not gonna cam up or come on the platform to speak. Okay, the link is dropped for anybody, any content creators and everything. Shout out to me for getting my content, doing everything.
Shout out to you,
You know, it's I will say, like, you know, today everybody besides Carlissa's father, everybody was pretty much, we had a respect for each other. We knew who was each other. I respected boundaries, vice versa, all that other stuff going on. Good, great. um and I seen some things, and me just being there and watching certain things, I see how things happen and transpire, and I see these people are human to me.
yeah.
They're not this internet persona and so forth, but at the same time, it's a mutual understanding that I'm going to treat you like a human, and I also got to cover the content too. So I have to feel like I have a healthy balance with all of them.
Yeah, I feel like you do too. I mean, you drag when necessary, and sometimes to be necessary, but for the most part, you becoming politically correct, factually correct. You do the hard research, and that's why I fuck with you for real. It may be a little messy in between, but it's still good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I will tell you this: everybody was on their best behavior, no anxiety, not even Blueface Daddy. Now he did look like a straight jug wearing Blueface clothes. He got to wear blue. His jacket was wrinkled, like he just rolled up out of bed, pulled it out his closet. Ain't nobody never taught him to iron his clothes or whatever. Blueface Dad. It gave me with Blueface Dad. It gave me father wants to be like son.
Mm.
But Blueface, because I talked to him before on Clubhouse, he has this thing about him to where he feel like if he make more money than you, then you look to him and you supposed to look up to him. So I think his father pretty much is just like in that illusion. But anyways,
That's crazy. So what was Carlissa doing? Like, I mean, I saw that she got to interact with Journey. So I just wanted to know, did you get that? Did you see that?
Number one, kids are off limits. That's another thing. Yeah, kids are off limits. I've been around Chrisean's baby 4 or 5 times. This is the first time I'm around Jaden's because they didn't come to the courthouse the first time. And this is the first time I had no interest in filming the kids. And if I did, it would have been more like a celebratory thing. Like I would not even approach Jaden to put her on camera or ask her for anything, unless like I feel like today when I got it, it was premature. When she was like, "Free Blueface is great." It's on Instagram. People screenshotting and stuff. But I feel like I need that moment once Blueface is released, and that's what's really gonna define it and make it meaningful. Jaden, she's a very sweet girl. I could because see, I'm an empath. I can sense I can sense how tense she is about the whole experience. She don't have to say nothing. She's quiet, but I can sense it, and it's like it makes me, as somebody who knows she's human, and it makes me step back and be like, you know what, I can't even, how dare I? She's going through a lot. Like and I learned that even when I came out before we took a 15-minute breaks and I tried to tell her something, she wasn't trying to hear that. The only thing she wanted to hear is Blueface free. I processed that. Also, people asked, did Carlissa get to interact with the kids or Jaden? How did that go? There was, cordial silent treatment between Jaden and Carlissa. Obviously, there was Carlissa love her grandkids, okay, and they love her. Now, Journey is a handful, and Journey's the type where you're gonna have to watch her 24 hours. If not, she's liable to hurt herself. She's smart. She just obviously just turned 2. this notepad. She took my pen, busted my pen open, and taking my paper. They making paper planes. The kids were very interactive with with people that they knew and that they trusted. And so I got to see other people interact with them. I got to see who they are as personalities. Carlissa loved her grandkids. It was obvious to me that Jawan did not get to. That's his name, right? Javon. I'm sorry.
Javon. I think.
Javon. He did. He desires to have a connection with his cousins, which are Cali kids, because they was on the phone talking. He was pretty excited. He was pretty excited about going with Carlissa to spend time with her and Cali and all of them, because I first of all, I think that's necessary. That that especially with his racial dynamics, is important for him to get to know the mono black side of his family. And that was kind of squandered by what I think, and nobody told me this, I think it was squandered by Carlissa's dad, because Bodine is kind of like the father figure in their lives right now. And when Mr. Keith Harvey kind of disrespected that, Bodine made it the ultimate choice that affected the growth and development relationship of Carlissa, Javon, and his cousin
and Journey. Yeah,
right, and Journey. So
I mean, I don't disagree with Papa Grandpapa Blue.
Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Come on, y'all gotta hit the like, please. Let me get 500 likes real quick. Y'all like the content?
Ooh, not that 500 likes.
Period. And y'all shout out to and follow Sandy with topics. We gonna get to your issue with Chyna, Chrisean's sister. Y'all go tell Chyna that we
sit her ass down.
Okay, but let's get back to it.
No, I want to talk about Papa Blueface. I don't think he is wrong. I mean, he understands how the judicial system works and the psychological BS it plays on our children. Absolutely. So I'm pretty sure he's probably speaking from a place of where he knows that he's probably seen somebody that he loved in this situation, and it has scarred him for life, and he don't want that for his grandson. So I just feel like we should give his
great grandson.
Is that his great grand? Oh, it is his great grandson.
Yeah, it's his great Blueface's children is his great grandkids. But I get what you're saying, and this is why is first of all, he's from Georgia, and he's a patriot. I can't argue with you, but he knows that, and he uses that as his influence over you. Everybody, like, that's one unspoken thing. You don't question your elders. And when your elders start to remind you, you don't question your elders. You're like, well, damn, let me make my own decision. And my thing about it is, when it comes to Mr. Harvey, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I just feel like every single thing that he said was so spot on. And
I think he was very respectful.
Mr. Harvey is very rude. Mr. Harvey is extremely rude. He's extremely rude. And the thing about it is, he was so rude to the point to where, like, me, I'm an honest person. I can't tell him to his face, Mr. Harvey, you're being rude and loud and obnoxious in these people, because he'll then say something to you that's so right, and it kind of, in his age, it'll manipulate you into taking his side. So I can't go back and forth. I can't argue with nobody like that. You're gonna win every time.
Every time.
Like, so
yeah, you got to get an elders day respect. Like, I would dare tell, like my granny, she's 94. I would not dare tell her that she's wrong and she don't know what she's talking about, because, maybe there's a nugget in what she's saying. But for the most part, she just be off on a tangent, talk about I should have married my baby daddy and all this kind of other crazy stuff.
I mean, but at the end of the day, that's grown people stuff. And, I like to get invited to some parties to see them just throw their hair back and do all of that shit. But, from what I see and what we're talking about here specifically, I don't give a damn what grown people problems. Your grown people problems should have nothing to do with your kids' relationships with their family. And I just totally dislike that a lot of people do that. Like in the Black and Hispanic families, they do that. White people, they know how to hide their problems and let their kids flourish and be friends and develop their own sense of identity and relationship with each other. So when I seen that, it's like, it's nothing I could really talk about with anybody. It's a generational curse. And on both sides, no matter if Jaden is Hispanic and Carlissa's Black, both of them. It's like Blueface is attracted to
toxic
Chrisean
behavior.
because her family, her makeup and how they think and how they move is fucked up. Same thing on both sides can be said in very different ways, and it's just different factors. But at the end of the day, I still feel like had Carlissa's dad been a bit more respectful towards the father figure in Jaden and Jernan's life, Javon, see,
Javon.
That's I want you to know something. That's how much I'm not invested in the kids.
Yeah.
Some of these bloggers that can say it, they know their birthdays, they know all
everything,
this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kids. What am I hyper focused on kids for? That's weird. But anyways, and yes, let's speaking of kids, like I've never let nobody play with Chrisean's baby ever. Never put the baby in front of the camera, and I treat Jaden's kids the same way. But let's talk about Chyna, how she don't want nobody questioning the paternity of Taseki and Chrisean, but she made a whole live stream questioning the paternity of Jaden's kids. I think that was completely flawed and wrong. And so that leads me and segue into your issue with Chyna, because she was over there talking something. I've always thought that you were supportive of Chyna, and I'm just like, do she need a wellness check or what? What's going on with Chyna?
Chyna is like those supporters over there on Z Banger page, and for me, I'm not gonna be.
Oh, we're not naming no losers.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God,
I don't know them people.
Oh my God,
my audience don't know them. We ain't got no fake accounts, none of your motherfucking chat. If I'm in your chat, you better drop the link and make sure it's me. If not, everybody block them accounts because they got 100 million fake accounts about me.
You right, okay, and I do apologize. I'm so sorry.
Me and that person. Since the cat is out the bag, moving forward, because I dropped you off of my platform for mentioning people.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Moving forward with that individual, me and him is not the same. Absolutely not. Okay, they're he actually go out and harass women. Women lie and say I'm harassing them for clout. He actually do it.
Does, yeah.
Okay,
and you can obviously see it because he's harassing Chyna. So
that's crazy. And that's when I was looking at Chyna and I went over and it was another person, who tried to gatekeep and block their relationship. They had Chyna believing I was talking about Junior. Everybody from my Instagram is alerted and they over here right now. Like, let's be real. We did over 150,000 views. Shout out to Captains for likes. Shout out. I don't mess with nobody I don't mess with nobody that be spinning lies, man. Go get your own content. Anytime you got to attack a content creator to substantiate yourself, you ain't nobody. Right. You ain't nobody. Everybody, all the Chrisean rock people, I ain't never seen no money on her books. And y'all can't show me no receipts. But I can show you receipts of hot piss, the bison back bitch with scamming people out of $300,000 and trying to use my name and my likeness for Clyde Blocker. Anybody support that, you block for life. I'm just telling you right now, and we do not care. Go ahead, Sandiva.
I do apologize for that.
She broke, and she had, ma'am, you go to court tomorrow morning for your eviction action. And I'm finna call the Vegas PD and tell them where you at because you got a warrant for your arrest. You worried about Chrisean, Blueface, and me, and you homeless, hungry. Your kids is finna be starving, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm gonna get mine back, but go ahead.
What she do with the $300,000 if she in this predicament?
Snorted it up. She had the cross-eyed dude she with got accused of touching her child. She got a little piece of job right now, right? She got a little piece of, and the people from the job, they be contacting me.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, indeed. They say she stank. Say she look dirty. And now she's gonna be homeless. Anyways.
But yeah, I was in the bushes over there on Chyna's page today. And she was talking about her StreamYard hours on the free trial was running out because StreamYard got free, StreamYard got basic and professional. So she was like, I ain't got $250 for the basic. I ain't got $250 for the basic. So I'm listening. So I just typed in the chat, You don't need $250. All you got to do is pay $25. If you pay $250, that'll save you on the annual subscription $50. You know what I'm saying? Because the annual, if you pay $25 a month, that's $300. But if you pay $250, then you can save $50. She wasn't grasping that. In her brain, she thinks she's got to pay $250. And I was trying to tell her, all you got to pay is $25 a month, Chyna. You can cancel anytime. She went on a tangent talking about I'm trolling her channel. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I literally sent her receipts of my basic StreamYard package that I paid $25 for. And then she want to get on there talking about, well, I ain't been on her channel. I ain't been on her channel since she's been cutting up about me and my sister. First of all, Chyna, I have not cut up about you and your sister. What I do is relay what your sister is cutting up about. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So I am reflecting and telling the people what your sister is doing, but you're trying to make it seem like I'm slandering your sister. And your sister is literally out here slandering herself. All of them are, including you. You look real stupid when you got on that live.
Okay, all right. So I think you got an issue with Chyna. Me and Chyna ain't got no problem.
I ain't got no issue with Chyna. I ain't got no issue with Chyna.
Okay, well, I'm about to move on to the content. Y'all go ahead and follow Sandiva Hot Topics. And I want to say thank you so much.
But don't get me started.
And being an awesome content creator. Welcome to YouTube monetization program. I look forward to you doing your own thing. You know, and every single time, you know, we don't talk every day, but when we love each other, we love each other. And I'm glad that I can be a part of your journey. I appreciate you. Keep it unbiased. I told you.
Yeah, you did.
I told you, just keep it unbiased.
But people like trying to make it hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you the real, and then you slander me, telling me I'm trolling you when I'm trying to give you good advice.
You know, she slandered me, said I got Chrisean set up. I'm like, lady, your sister had 13 warrants in 5 different states, or however many. Who set your sister up? Then she said, God gonna punish me because I set her sister up. Listen, with all due respect, y'all just seen what happened to Sonya Massey. Y'all need to stop praying whenever the police and the judicial system get your kinfolks. It's not helping it. But God ain't got nothing to do with that crime. That's why I believe the 10 commandments should be posted in the school. You follow God's 10 commandments and you don't have to worry about man-made law. Why? Because man-made law are a derivative of the commandments.
Hallelujah.
So all you got to do is follow the 10 commandments. So don't be talking about somebody saved and blessed if they in jail. They haven't been following the commandments. Somebody pillow talking to kill somebody they grew up with, their neighbor, their brother, some over a woman. Thou should not commit adultery. But niggas in the hood like to call you gay if you don't commit adultery, though. Okay.
Right.
Anyways,
right.
I didn't like that. I didn't like how she questioned the paternity of Jaden kids. I did not mention that to Jaden. I did not say nothing about that. If they're listening, this is their first time hearing it, because you know I know how to be messy but professional at the same time. You know.
Right.
And I didn't like that. And she don't want nobody to question the white man, Sean Malone, that his wife cut Chrisean umbilical cord for Junior.
I'm beginning to think he the daddy. I didn't believe it at first, but now that's the pappy.
I don't know. Only Charlottes can tell. You know, they say Charlotte's web stretched from the white people area to transit into the hood. So you never know.
Oh no! How many baby daddies do Charlotte got anyway?
I don't know, and I'm not finna sit up here and talk about the Chrisean. They say she facing. Tasha K said she facing 8 years. I said it wouldn't be unreasonable for 2 years, but at the end of the day, Chrisean has to renegotiate at the maximum a 4-year probation sentence or prison sentence. Anything in between that is whatever she negotiated. Somebody told me she'll be home in 30 days. They said that 30 days ago when she was in LA County. Smile at all of them, going to the court with the smell of BBLs, all of this, and they all been wrong. So I'm just telling you an educated guess, and until we get the paperwork, God ain't got shit to do with it. Talking about Chrisean wasn't doing nothing until she, you know, your motherfucking sister Tasmanian devil. Stop trying.
They said that the prosecutor. Oh no. They said that the prosecutor in Oklahoma is updating her file on a daily basis, like
then
just
that's
putting
great.
New shit in her. How's that great when the prosecutor is digging up stuff?
Like digging up new crimes and new ways to convict her.
Yeah, digging up
Lord,
stuff.
have mercy.
Oh,
my goodness.
She's the prosecutor, so she's digging up. She's probably going. She probably got so many terms of Chrisean parole violations. It's crazy.
I mean, in my honest opinion, we got to get to the case and what happened today. In my honest opinion, I just really feel like and believe that when you dance with the devil, you take the deal with the devil. And that's the best deal you can get. Right. If you violate, Blueface and Chrisean both signed up for 4 years probation. They violated it. Everything that happens from that deal is a contract between you and the court, you and the probation department. You're at the mercy, the quote unquote discretion of the judge and so forth. Do you not know when you get on probation and you break a law or get something called a violation of probation, which can stem from just about anything, the judge says you have no right to a jury. I am the jury. I am the trial and everything. This is what Blueface is up against. And this is also what Chrisean is up against. Yeah. So both of them are in a situation at worst. And we don't want the worst at all. But I'm here to tell you, at worst, Chrisean and Blueface are at risk of facing a maximum of 4 years in prison or serving out the rest of their probation. We know Chrisean went absconding, so she didn't do not 1 day of probation. So nothing. She at worst 4 years in prison. At worst, I pray to God that don't happen. No pun intended, because they shoot black women when they praying to God these days.
Exactly, and when they rebuking, so she could rebuke all she want, but the way that prosecutor is adding stuff every day to her file.
What I got to dig deep into that, so maybe you can do a quick video on it. I'm gonna dig into it, and I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna talk about, and that's what I like to cover on my main platform. Even though it's Chrisean, like I like true crime and stuff, so I'll go in that file and see what they're doing, and I can then be able to predict what it is. But at the end of the day, everything that DA is throwing into the file is to convince the judge that this sentence, because the DA is throwing into her file that she violated probation in Maryland. Well, did the contract she stated when she signed probation, did that specifically say that she can't violate the United States Constitution or the state of Oklahoma Constitution? It gets very technical. Exactly. Like today was very technical too. For Blueface, it gets technical.
Right. And the terms of Chrisean probation stated that she wasn't even supposed to leave Oklahoma, correct? And then when she left Oklahoma, she got into so many other all kind of altercations and mess and fights and everything else, and everything else. So yes, the prosecuting attorney in Oklahoma is most definitely looking at that shit and loading new evidence every day.
You know what I need to do? I need to get that file myself, because can't nobody
I'll send you where I got it from here in a second. Because
definitely send it to me. I'm gonna go through that file and break it down from a legal standpoint, and I'm gonna pretty much do that on my The Not Show. Over here, we talk about ratchet shit and just act off the chain, okay? But shout out to y'all for being here. Please hit the like. Thank you so much everybody for coming through, Sandiva.
I love you so much.
Let me play this real quick. Give me commentary on this, because this is why I was compelled to sit down with Blueface's grandfather, how he acted right here. And this is why I went off a live stream, because I really wasn't trying. Circus of Blues too. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, bro. I really was not looking for a viral, messy drama moment. This is why I cut the camera and then I went and got an interview from him. Okay, I did not try to do this, get this moment or anything. They got Bodie.
What is he doing?
They got both. So, Carlissa dad and people are hollering in the chat. They think this is funny. So,
Hey, it is funny though, because
I'll make sure they're okay. No, you don't make sure you're not. Yeah, no legal statement. Do you know his name? I don't have to know his name. All I know is the blood goes through. Yeah.
Alyssa, what is going on?
Because they're mine, they're not yours. As I'm concerned, and I don't care how Jonathan feels, his mother feels, his baby mama feels, or anything else. This is a case for children's services. The whole situation is a case for children's services.
Let me ask you a question about that.
Go ahead.
Like, all family and good family, blood thicker than water. We all hear that. So Bodine has been in your grandkids' life.
You're talking to me about someone who I've never met before in my life. So you're asking me to trust someone with my grandchildren and my grandson with an individual who I know nothing about. For him to approach me and have a conversation about.
Wait, what the hell is this on my screen? Sandiva, do you see that? What the fuck is that? I've never seen nothing like that. Let me make sure it's what I think it is.
No, I haven't seen it. What is it?
Is that a $5,000 super chat? Super sticker? What the fuck?
Nigga, that's a $5,000 super sticker. Who? Your sugar daddy online,
but it say foreign money. Okay, I don't know what it is. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't have no sugar daddy. I was joking with people. I wish I did.
I was joking too. I was joking too.
Let's finish this.
My seed. This is my seed, who I fed and gave my life to take care of. For someone to even address me and have a conversation,
I appreciate you. That looks mighty good.
Is disrespectful. Where do you get it from?
I'll make sure they don't pay.
No, you don't make sure nothing.
It's like, where do you get it from? No, you don't make sure nothing. Bodine was pretty much explaining to him that he is the one looking out for his grandkids, and he just tried to totally dismiss the guy. And in that situation, we put your money where your mouth is. Anybody can lay pipe, give birth, and don't sit up here and say and act like you a Targaryen and thought you were gonna give birth to a Blueface and the kids and the descendants. But thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for the Kenyan dollars and everything. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and post that.
$5,000 Kenyan
listen,
dollars.
Listen, I don't give a damn. I want to see the next time I see that, it need to say USA. Okay. Thank you. Don't be hating on my 5,000 Kenyan dollars.
Nigga, I ain't hating, nigga. Shit.
All right,
that's funny.
Did you want to give commentary on that? Otherwise, I gotta move forward.
Well, move forward, boo, because I already said what I said. You gotta respect the OGs. You gotta respect somebody who's been around the block. That's all I
beg to differ. I feel like that mentality, automatic. I feel like everybody, we're supposed to respect our elders and stuff. I respect Carlissa's dad enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna agree to disagree. I just can't talk to you because you ain't gonna move and shake me and put me in this box of however you see life type of thing. And I think Carlissa's at that point too. Right. And that's her father. She's had to develop those coping skills in order to get along with him and to continue to love him and protect him. And I'm pretty sure even Jaden probably be like, you know what, that's my kid's great grandparent. And you don't get many of those, or many.
You don't.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure if Carlissa was an adult about everything and just, get whatever, like the reason Jaden won't give the grandparent a chance is because of relationship with the grandmother. Carlissa is not strong enough to just excuse the absence or the ignorance or the hostility of somebody else who might just show a love a little bit differently. And that's all it is. So I blame Carlissa for all of that. So if Carlissa felt embarrassed, if Carlissa feels some type of way that, her access to her grandkids were revoked because of the way her father was acting, then you need to be woman enough to check that at the door. And not just fuck. Like if that was if Carlissa dad was my dad and he old and acting like I would tell him by himself. It's lunchtime. You saying all you want is coffee. You don't get your ass up in here. Huh? You going? Matter of fact, you ain't even up and tell these people not even let you up at the courthouse. I would be blackmailing him every day just to do the right thing, But to each his own. I guess I'm just that type of character. But yeah, I don't think Anyways,
Right.
I appreciate
we can differ on that. We can most definitely differ on that because by any means necessary, the elders is gonna get the utmost, and I'm just gonna, pay attention to what he says because he sees things that others don't see. Maybe he sees something in Bodine that everybody else don't, and he's got that foresight. So, we got to listen to the elders.
Oh wow, Carlissa herself ain't allowed to see Jaden kids before all of this. So I don't know. All I know is that I did sense a yearning for a relationship, but it could have been an act. It could have been just like, a lot of people are, not saying this about anybody. This could be anybody. Anybody could be playing a role or faking and hiding aspects of themselves for a public perception. And then when you really zone in and get to know them, you would be like, oh shit, this is why.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that that's where me as a person that they feel like is going to have integrity. I'm not going to say everything they want to hear. I'm not going to do everything they want me to do. Shit, Bodine wanted me to delete the video of Blueface dad. As a matter of fact, he didn't want me to delete it because Bodine, he like a lot of attention too. He just low key about it, right? Because I said, "Did you want me to delete this last week?" And then I said, "Did you want me to delete?" He said, "No, it's already out there. You might as well leave it up." Nigga, you want some attention? You just he worse than whack because
he's thirsty.
I don't think so. No.
Well,
no.
You said he want attention. Attention means thirsty.
I'm just joking. So I wouldn't go there.
Well, I don't know Bodine, so I can call him thirsty. I ain't got it out of it. Plus the vodka kicking in. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, let me go over the court stuff and tell people what happened in the court.
Yeah, let's get to that. I'm anxious to hear about that. Is he getting out or not?
Okay, so I have to slow walk it. Actually, I'm gonna drop you and then I'm gonna slow walk.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I'm gonna slow walk it. I'm gonna slow walk it. You can stay back here, but I'm gonna drop the link back up.
That's okay. You can drop me down because I gotta charge my phone up because I only got 30%. So that's fine. I'll be in the background. You know what I'm saying? Listening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. Thanks.
Bye. So I got to the court this morning about 8:30. It appeared to me that I was the only one there, but apparently Bodine and Jaden was there. I guess they were still on the 6th floor, and I was on the 8th floor where it took place. I was able to go into the courtroom. You know me. I was figuring out who the bailiff is.